Should you offer Facebook ads or social media management as a beginner agency owner? So guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, all I ask for is that you drop a like, comment and subscribe, and make sure you turn on notification bell so you get notified. Also follow me on Instagram. That being said guys, let's talk about Facebook ads versus social media management. Which one should you offer as a beginner? Now, if I'm being honest with you, I worked with a plethora, if you will. Plethora. Look at me using bougie language and stuff like that. I've worked with a whole bunch of clients though guys, and I'm telling you right now, like 9 times out of 10, I preferred working with social media management clients, if I'm being honest with you. Not to say that I'm not getting good results for our e-com clients and stuff like that, and when we're running Facebook ads, I've done a whole bunch of that, and I've got case studies and whatnot even on this channel that you can actually go look back on, you know, with dental brands, real estate agents, online coaches, even like e-com brands and stuff like that. I've run ads for pretty much most businesses at this particular point. I won't say most businesses actually, because there's a whole different variety, but you know what I mean guys, a good chunk of businesses. But with that being said guys, which one do I honestly recommend for beginners? In my own opinion guys, I personally like to work with social media management clients. So let me give you a few reasons why guys. See, with social media management clients, I feel like it's an easier sell, to be honest with you, even though it's not a monetary service, as in like, if you guys aren't familiar, there's a monetary, like you can be like a monetary service, or you can be like a convenience offer, opportunity offer, if you will. You can call that a monetary service or a convenience offer. Convenience offer is where you basically just help somebody take time and effort off of their hands, and you actually automate it for them. You know, it's kind of like a cleaner basically. You can clean your own office, or, you know, business office if you've got one, or you get the idea, the analogy I'm trying to make, the metaphor I'm trying to make. You can clean your own office, but you could get a cleaner as well to do that for you. You can do your own accounting books, and you can learn how to do that, but you'd rather get an accountant to do that for you because it's convenient to do that, and it saves you time, and you know, you can spend that time elsewhere. That's a convenience offer. Opportunity offer is somebody like running Facebook ads, for example, and helping a person spend, and I don't know, 5K on ads and bring back 25K on ads, for example. I found, to be honest with you guys, is that social media management clients are less of a headache. They don't really expect much. I feel like they stay on longer, to be honest with you, because the way how we kind of set the expectations, I don't really sell them on the actual growth of their account or anything like that. I know it sounds crazy, but what I tell them is that like organic growth is dead, and that we have to do paid traffic ads in order to grow your brand. We don't do like for like, we don't do replying to comments, we don't do DMs or anything like that. We don't do shady follow, unfollow, anything like that. We're not trying to hack the algorithm. We're just literally using the way Facebook and, you know, Facebook's actually intended it to be used, which is to run ads at this point. Facebook themselves have literally killed everybody's engagement on purpose so that you have to run ads in order to grow. So we just actually go down that route and grow our clients' accounts if they want growth down that route. We basically are glorified content posts at this particular point, just coming up with the content ideas, automating it for our clients, and that's kind of like what we sell them on. Because think about it, there is a lot of business owners out there that just can't be bothered to keep coming up with fresh, new, innovative kind of like content ideas that are going to keep their social media quote unquote popping, if you will. So that's what we basically do. We come up with the content, the graphics, we create the graphics, the content. By the way, when I say create the content, I'm not going out to clients like actual locations and actually shooting the photos for them. We don't do that. We get them to send over their business photos. And if we need a specific piece of content from a client that we need to see from them, we will actually tell them what to do, how to shoot it, what we're actually looking for as well, and basically how to set the whole thing up. So yes, we do that. Most of the time they basically just give us a Google Drive link from our onboarding process with a, you know, like I said, a Google Drive link, and inside of that we've got all of their business photos. Now guys, just real quick, I'm not trying to tell you guys how you should run your business. If you're obviously adamant on Facebook ads, then start running Facebook ads for clients and whatnot. I'm not stopping you, but what I'm trying to say guys is that I see a lot of beginners come into the SMMA space, they get a client and whatnot, and they leave after like the first month because they can't get results. Or they try to find a media buyer, they just can't find a media buyer because they don't have like an established agency yet, or any sort of like credibility under their name to kind of convince or even show a media buyer that why they would actually work with them. So I know it can be a little bit difficult, and what I'm trying to say to you guys is that like, why jump into the deep end when you should kind of start learning to swim in the shallow end, if I'm being honest with you. There's people, yes, that can just jump straight into the deep end and be completely fine, but if you're really struggling and you've been at this agency life for a long time now, like I don't know, 9 months and and beyond, and you've still not got a client for Facebook ads, why not just go to Upwork and offer some social media management for some clients? Start getting some clients under your belt, start getting some money under your and some cash flow in, and then what you can do is actually go and find media buyers, hire media buyers, you can go and hire first line writers and use what I like to call the hybrid system, which is what I teach in my 6-week online program, which is open for enrollment right now, guys, for the beta group. And that's a 6-week online program that I teach you how to go about stacking clients up with Upwork. I also teach you cold emails. Those are the two main focuses. I teach you Facebook ads in there, sales in there, the foundations, routine, systems, how to stay accountable, everything you basically need to run an agency. Anyway, guys, so Facebook ads versus SMA. Like I said, I found social media management clients so much more easier to basically manage. The workload's easier, to be honest with you, because what we can do is we can actually batch out the entire week's worth of work in a single day for that particular client, have them review it, and then have those posts go out using something like Buffer, Hootsuite, or Sprout Social, basically. So the content is basically automated and batched out in advance. And again, clients don't really have that expectation. So there's no fear from us in terms of us spending, 10K on ads and not bringing them any sort of return. There's no expectations. We're not messing around with their money and whatnot and their livelihood in terms of their business. Because, for a business, cash flow and money and income is actually the lifeline of a business. So if you're working with a business, guys, and they're majority of their revenue is actually coming from Facebook ads, and you're really messing up their Facebook ads, then obviously they're gonna fire you as an agency and just ask for a refund or something like that. So just be careful with that. So there's that expectation there for you to obviously perform, but that on the flip side could be a good thing. So I'm not saying Facebook ads is bad, by the way, and I don't want that dude. There's always that dude in the comment section as well. There's always gonna be that dude in the comment section saying, "Oh my God, it's just because you can't run Facebook ads. Don't tell people to not do Facebook ads." I'm not telling people not to do Facebook ads. What I'm saying is, maybe if you're struggling right now and you've been trying to go at getting clients for Facebook ads for 9 months, and you honestly have got a good email game, and you just can't convert, basically. You've actually honestly track this every single day and you just still can't get anywhere or get any clients, why not try to offer social media management clients on Upwork? Or even just go and offer Facebook ads on Upwork, for example, and get some experience underneath your belt at a lower ticket, and then start stacking up some of those and get some really good case studies and go that route. I mean, that's the long route. You can go and get a media buyer, but again, at this particular point, as a beginner, you might not have that credibility to go out there and convince a media buyer. Even if you have the contract in place that I use, I guess the contract kind of kills it, to be honest with you, and kind of pushes you and leaps you forward in, to be honest with you, because I guess if you show a media buyer contract that basically states you can't run off with their case studies, they're going to be completely fine with that. Is what I found 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10 every time I've done this. Anyway, guys, long story short, Facebook ads versus social media management. If you're a beginner and you're really struggling to get Facebook ad clients, don't just think just because you're running an agency, you have to do Facebook ads or social media management. You can actually go and offer email marketing, SEO, web design, conversion rate optimization. There's all sorts of services you can actually go and offer, guys. What I'm trying to get you guys to understand is that whenever you put Facebook ads versus social media management together, yes, social media management, by the way, is going to be a lower ticket service. We all know that. I shouldn't need to even say that. And obviously, yes, Facebook ads is a much more high demand skill. There's more moving parts to it. It's more complex. There's ad copy you have to write, and you actually have to be genuinely good. And I feel like these gurus are not telling you this sort of stuff, that you actually have to either be very good at Facebook ads, or you need somebody who's very good at Facebook ads. You obviously need a brand that has good products as well, because product is literally 80% of the actual work itself. You just can't sell a really crappy product with Facebook ads. It doesn't matter what type of ads you're running. If the product is crappy and nobody wants it, you're just not going to get no sales. So you need to obviously factor that in as well. So there's a lot of moving parts with Facebook advertising and stuff like that. Whereas with social media management, there's less moving parts. There's less expectations. There's less communication with clients. There's less headaches. There's less road bumps in the road, if you will. It's much more of a blissful, I've actually found it to be a more automated agency, because most of my clients don't really communicate with us on a day-to-day basis, because it's we've already done the content 7 days in advance, and we just talk on every week or something like that. We're just giving them an update. So it's actually less work, I've found. Obviously, it's lower ticket. You have to close more clients and whatnot to keep up with the Facebook ads, people who are obviously running Facebook ads. But obviously, when you get Facebook ads right, that's the pinnacle of agency. I can't lie. Once you actually get Facebook ads right, and this is on the flip side as well, I'm not just saying Facebook ads is bad or anything like that, or not. I'm not kind of crapping on Facebook ads, but Facebook ads, offering that to clients, obviously a higher ticket service. That's where you can start charging 2K, 5K, 7K, 8K, 10K. I've literally seen people charge, I'm not even joking, I'm sure I seen a case study not too long ago of a person that has a 50K client or something like that, per month client. I think it was 50K or even 80K. I think it was like an 80K client or something. I think I'm in a program or something like that, and one of the case studies was like this dude closed like an 80K SMA client for his agency client running Facebook ads. That was literally gone from like zero to like almost a 7-figure agency owner with one client. So that's the sort of realm you go down if you want those higher ticket, of course. And we all know that Facebook is a much more high demand skill. If you can make person money profitably, it doesn't even matter how much you charge, as long as you're profitable, they'll happily pay. Obviously, if the numbers make sense, of course, in the back end. But yeah, Facebook ads is where you're gonna obviously scale higher ticket. But what I'm trying to say as well, you don't actually need to start Facebook ads. I mean, if you're really adamant about it, then obviously you can, and you have a plan to get a media buyer, or you have just some sort of that determination and grit, and you just know you can do this, then obviously go for it. I'm not saying that 100% go for that, and I actually applaud you on that. But if you're really struggling right now, I'm trying to say that, like, why not offer like some social media management stuff? Get some clients under your belt, get a real feel for what SMA is and what agency life is and what it's like to handle multiple clients and stuff like that. And, you know, have actual sales calls and, you know, just the overall feel for the actual business model. And then what you can do is stack those up and then utilize what I like to call the hybrid system, where you actually then start slowly transitioning over into doing more Facebook ad stuff and then eventually become a fully blown Facebook ads agency in the future. So that's kind of like where I'm going with my agency, building out the creative side, you know, scaling up now to maybe 15, 20K. Obviously, I'm making 23K at this particular video. I'm actually recording this, but that's because I have agency and kind of like my personal brand kind of combined into one. Basically the same thing though, if I'm being honest with you guys. I don't think you guys understand that offering a service is just the same shit, man. Whether it be email services, whether it be, you know, just hiring first line writers and then offering that as a service to other people, other agencies, it's all the same stuff. All you're doing is trying to help a person go from point A to point B. Even if you're offering social media management, it's the exact same. If you're offering online coaching, consulting, doesn't matter if it's between you and another agency owner, whether it's between you and another business or an e-com brand, it's all the same stuff, guys. And that's why I kind of want you guys to start thinking, and how you guys should start thinking. You guys are thinking too one-dimensional at this point. Oh, you have to offer Facebook ads to e-com brands. You don't actually have to do that. Why not offer, I don't know, Facebook ads to other agencies? That would be a cool little offer there. Or even hire, like I said, some first line writers, have a team of first line writers, and then go and offer that to other agencies. I'm just trying to get you guys to think. But anyway, guys, that's kind of like my breakdown on like social media management and Facebook ads. Again, I recommend social media management to begin with. Just get to that like 3K per month mark, happily 3 to 5K per month mark comfortably, and then transition into like Facebook ads if you're really stuck. But if you're really adamant about this and you really love Facebook ads and that's what you're actually passionate about, and you can either run ads yourself, because again, it's very difficult to do, or you found like a media buyer, or you can find a media buyer, or you have a plan to find a solid media buyer and you actually can do this, and I mean really can do this, then go and offer Facebook ads for sure. Now, I'm not saying, again, just to end this video, I'm not saying Facebook ads is bad. I'm not saying social media management is bad. I'm not saying that they're both good and whatnot. They have their pros and cons. I'm just kind of giving you some advice based upon what I've learned on my journey. Anyway, guys, if you guys are interested in agency transmutation, I teach you both Facebook ads and social media management on how to be a pro at both of those. I teach you actually how to do Upwork outreach, email outreach, sales. I build you your foundations and a roadmap to 6 figures. That is literally what the entire program's all about. Heavily emphasis on lead sourcing and outreach. A lot of people miss those out in their particular online programs. Mine does not. That's the difference between mine. I know that that's the most important bit. Setting meetings consistently. That is where you're going to see money. If you can't get a meeting, you can't get a client. It's just as simple as that. Anyway, guys, that's Agency Transmutation. Is an online 6-week program that teaches you how to go from 0 to 10K, or wherever you're at right now, to 10K per month in 6 months or less. So if you're interested in that, the beta group is still open at the time of actually recording this. All you need to do is click the link below, book in a call with me, and then we'll see if you're a good fit for the program. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love and peace, rice and peace. Rice and peace. Peace, guys.